the manual lock. Time go 500 hours.
What are you guys doing here? Drinking coffee. You can't do that for a program that I had. It's like just a box of Joe. And you went and drinking coffee. Okay, you got it. Right. Finish coffee, right? Good thing. Could be worse. Four calls, I didn't get the two.
See, what I'm afraid of is that they see all the other crews on that side. So on that side.
Get home by 8:72 times. You're gonna go sit around and I'll be back. Thank you. You're welcome. You're the printing list?
My reaction to me is like it's a complete. It doesn't come to no surprise to me that this had really happened, because I mean there now and then, now in these, you know, like last year, like in the summertime, there's always like random like fights and arguments going on, and sometimes it's built all over the right in the middle of the street right down here. Okay.
Tell me about this bar. What do you know?
I don't know anything about this bar. The only thing that I know is that a lot of people, they hang out in that bar though, and there are times, you know, that they get really loud and it gets crazy, and they all come out of there drunk, and then all of a sudden there's like random fights, and then it turns into a huge like a fighting ring right in the middle of the intersection.
Wow.
And it doesn't come to no surprise to me though, because I just knew by instant that somebody's going to get hurt, and this is the result of it. I mean,
Have you seen shootings here at that particular bar or this
no,
before?
no, but this is the first time that it happened. I mean,
Are you surprised?
I was wondering if it's gonna happen again. I mean, what they need to do is that they need to shut it down. Okay, I don't think it should be appropriate to have a bar down here in a family-oriented neighborhood, because people come here, they come and go in the middle of the night, coming from the city, from their job, and if they end up taking the last step right down in the last steps in the bottom of the stairs, and they could be in the wrong place in the wrong time, they can get shot at, not knowing what's going on. I mean, another innocent bystander is going to get shot. Now, I don't think it should be here.
Anything else you'd like to say, sir? What's your reaction to the police shooting a gunman who shot somebody else around?
Well, you know what? NYPD, you know, they got to do what they got to do. They got to do what they got to do. I mean, if somebody comes out of the bar completely armed to the teeth, though, I mean, they got to do what they got to do. And I mean, unfortunate that has the unfortunate thing that has to happen. But I mean, I don't think, my thing is that it should not be here in Ozone Park. It should not be here in a family-oriented neighborhood. This is not an appropriate place to have a bar and lounge when there's like constant fights all the time.
Would you like to give your name, sir?
Jose Diaz.
Can you spell it?
Josediaz.
Thank you very much, Jose.
Just gonna pull this up a little bit. I know it's gonna show up. Just give it a second for us. We're ready when you want.
Good morning. I'm Chief Patrol Rodney Harrison. With me today is Dave Barrera. He's the commanding officer of Patrol Borough Queens South. Deputy Chief Kevin Maloney is commanding officer of Force Investigation Division, and Brian Bohannon, who is the commanding officer of 106 Precinct. The information I'm going to provide you is preliminary and subject to change as the investigation continues. This morning, at approximately 3:58 a.m., there was a 911 call for a dispute with weapons in front of the RRR Bar and Lounge, located at 87-18 Liberty Avenue, where a 32-year-old male victim was shot in the left foot by a 38-year-old male. Members of the 106 Precinct Anti-Crime team, consisting of one sergeant and 3 police officers, all in plain clothes, They were in the immediate vicinity and were driving by, and as they observed the 32-year-old male and the 38-year-old male having a physical altercation. As the officers exited the unmarked vehicle, they observed the victim and the suspect fighting over control of a firearm. The officers ordered the suspect to drop the firearm. The suspect refused the demands, and at which time the officers discharged their firearm. The suspect was shot one time in the torso and one time in the arm. Both the victim and the suspect were taken to Jamaica Hospital, and both are listed in stable condition. The suspect's 9mm firearm was recovered at the location. A knife was also recovered at the location, and there is body-worn footage of the incident, which is being reviewed by our Force Investigation Division, which will be doing the lead regarding the investigation. I'll take any questions.
Could you clarify who shot who? How many individuals shot it?
Okay, so we have 2 individuals shot. We have a 32-year-old man that was shot in the foot by the subject involved, who was shot by our police officers, ma'am.
Police shoot the guy who shot the guy.
Yes, ma'am.
How many officers were there? 4 in plainclothes?
There were 4 plainclothes officers. Three of the officers did discharge their firearm.
3 of them did.
Yes, sir.
How much time were in the first shooting?
They arrived around the same time as the shooting incident of individual being shot in his foot.
Did they see it?
That's still under investigation, but we believe that they saw the shooting incident of the person being shot in the foot.
What do you know about the motive? Like, what led up to this?
Okay, so there was a dispute with inside of the bar, possibly gang motivated. The individual that was shot in the foot seemed to do a heroic act by getting involved and stopping the individual from shooting at other people that were coming outside of the establishment.
The guy shot in the foot, was he a bouncer?
Did a heroic act?
It looks like right now at this time that's what might have occurred.
Last question. Was the guy shot in the foot a bouncer?
We're not sure about that, but he was inside the establishment.
Carol, last one.
Can you clarify or characterize that this is a problem location? Can you talk about, are you always coming here for trouble or?
I'll have the commanding officer of 106 Precinct answer that question, ma'am.
Sure. My name is Deputy Inspector Brian Bohannon. The location here is RRR Bar. We have had 311 complaints at this location in the past, mostly for noise, being that it is a near residential area. There was an unrelated incident last weekend where an individual was struck with a bottle outside of the location, but the location is known to the precinct. We've conducted many visits. We do have a good working relationship with the owners of the establishment, and it is a location that we frequent a decent amount of times.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll update you from DCPI with anything further. Guys, let's go.